In a small city nestled amidst rolling hills and vibrant fields, there lived a boy named Fahad. His heart was as vast as the open sky, brimming with dreams that soared higher than the clouds. But it was in the depths of his heart where his greatest dream resided, the love of his life. He yearned for a companion who would understand him, support him, and stand by him through the storms of life. One day, while strolling through the bustling marketplace, fate orchestrated a chance encounter. His gaze met hers across the crowded square, and from that moment, the world around them faded away. Her name was Sharjena, a melody that danced on his lips. Sharjena, a woman whose laughter was as infectious as the summer sun and whose eyes held the warmth of 1,000 stars. They fell in love deeply and truly. When the time was right, Fahad got down on one knee amidst the soft petals of a rose garden and popped the question. Tears of joy streamed down Sharjena's face as she whispered, yes. Their families rejoiced, their friends celebrated, and the town buzzed with the joyous news. In the first few months of their marriage, life was a beautiful melody. They made plans for a better house, for vacations to far-off lands. They talked about the future children and how they would grow old together. Life was a canvas painted with the vibrant colors of hope and laughter. But as the weeks turned into months, a shadow crept into their lives. One morning, Fahad came home early from work and found a letter lying on the table. It was an envelope bearing the company seal. With trembling hands, he opened it. The words inside hit him like a punch to the gut. Due to recent downsizing, we regret to inform you that your position has been eliminated. The company had let him go. Their world, once filled with sunshine, suddenly seemed overcast. How were they going to pay the bills? How would they manage the expenses? Questions echoed in the silence of their home. Fahad felt a deep sense of guilt and despair. He looked at Sharjana, her face etched with worry. He wanted to shield her from this burden, to protect her from the harsh realities of life. But how? Days turned into weeks, and the weight of their financial struggles pressed heavily on Fahad's shoulders. Relatives and friends, initially so happy for the newlyweds, now started questioning their decisions. Some suggested that Sharjana, with her small inheritance, should have chosen a more stable partner. Others whispered that Fahad, with his big dreams and artistic pursuits, was not practical enough. Their doubts and criticisms swirled around them like a bitter wind, trying to extinguish the flame of their hope. The money Sharjina had brought into the marriage, which was meant to be a safety net for starting a family or buying a house, was now dwindling under the pressure of monthly expenses. This situation threatened to tear apart the very fabric of their relationship. Every unpaid bill, every critical glance from neighbors was a nail hammered into the coffin of Fahad's self-esteem. As days went by, Sharjina grew thinner. The cheerful spark in her eyes dimmed, replaced by worry lines that etched themselves deeper with each passing hour. Fahad, burdened by the responsibility of being a husband and the expectations of society, started taking on extra shifts at dead-end jobs. Yet no matter how hard he worked, the financial strain seemed insurmountable. Through it all, Sharjina never complained. She understood the weight of their circumstances, yet she refused to let it crush their spirits. She supported Fahad, reminding him every day, "You have talent, and I believe in you." Her love and trust were a beacon guiding him through the darkness. Meanwhile, Fahad found solace in the one constant that had been with him since childhood: video games. Gaming provided an escape from the pressures of reality, a world where he could be someone else, someone who didn't have to worry about money or societal expectations. However, he knew that gaming could never replace his responsibilities. It was just a hobby, a pastime. Then one day, while playing an online game, an idea struck him like lightning. Why not turn his passion into a source of income? Could gaming be more than just a hobby? Could it be a way out of his financial quagmire? At first, the idea seemed audacious, almost ridiculous. But as he pondered it, the possibilities started to take shape. He remembered Sharjina's words, "You have talent, and I believe in you." Was this what she meant? Did he really have a talent for gaming? Maybe it was worth a shot. With renewed determination, he decided to explore this uncharted territory. After all, they had nothing to lose. So Fahad shared his idea with Sharjina. Initially, she was taken aback. The thought of her husband, a university graduate, becoming a full-time gamer seemed unconventional, to say the least. But seeing the spark of hope rekindled in his eyes, she knew she had to support him. They had their old computer and he already owned some gaming gear. So they spent their last bit of savings on a good microphone and a webcam. Fahad set up his equipment in a spare room, turning it into his gaming den. He practiced, he learned, and he honed his skills. But progress was slow and disheartening. His streams had almost no viewers, and the meager income from his gaming competitions barely covered their basic expenses. People mocked him behind his back. Relatives said, "You're wasting your time. This fad will pass and you'll be back to square one." The skeptics were many, but Fahad remained resolute. He kept learning, kept improving, kept believing in himself. Months rolled by and Fahad's dedication started paying off. He won a small local gaming competition, and the prize money was a significant boost to their income. More importantly, it gave him the confidence to aim higher. He started collaborating with other gamers, participated in more tournaments, and steadily built a loyal viewership. Then came the day that changed everything. Fahad won a major gaming tournament, the kind that was televised and had thousands of viewers. His face, once filled with uncertainty, now beamed with pride. From that moment, his life took a drastic turn. Sponsorships came pouring in. Fans sent him messages of support and admiration. And most importantly, he and Sharjena were finally debt-free. Over the next few years, Fahad and Sharjena lived the life they once only dreamed of. They paid off their debts, bought a house in a quiet neighborhood, and traveled to places they had yearned to visit. But through it all, they never forgot where they started. Fahad used his newfound fame and fortune to mentor young, aspiring gamers. He told them, "Never be ashamed of your passion. Never let anyone belittle your dreams. It might be your way to success, your way out of a difficult situation." Looking back at their journey, Sharjena often marveled at how their lives had turned around. Who would have thought that their love story, which began in a bustling marketplace, would lead them to such unexpected heights? Fahad's journey from a jobless dreamer to a successful gamer was nothing short of miraculous. It was a testament to his belief, persistence, and most importantly, the unwavering support of his beloved wife, Sharjena. And as the years slipped by, their love story continued to be a beacon of hope, proving that with the right support and a dash of courage, dreams really can come true. No matter how hard life tries to knock you down, as long as you have belief in yourself and those who believe in you, you can achieve anything.